What's up, guys? This is Wes, Fantasy Smack Talk, last week of the regular season. Going to bring you my top pivot picks for Week 16 in the NFL FanDuel Sunday Million for the for the last time of the year. Obviously, sad times, but there will be another year, and there will be another fantasy football season. So, before I get into my top picks this week, just want to remind y'all about Fanfootball.ninja, Fanfootball.ninja. Allows you to take all your teams, regardless of what website you play on, plug them into this same platform, follow your roster moves, watch all your matchups in one place. And if you sign up before the end of 2017, you'll get free access for all of 2018. So check that out and do it now, Fanfootball.ninja. All right, quarterback, my pick for this week, for the last time this year, is Dak Prescott at 7,600 against the Seahawks. I don't think Prescott's ownership is going to be anywhere around 5%. Even against the Seahawks, but that doesn't matter to me this week. He's still my favorite play outside of the chalk. The main reason is because Seattle's defense, with all those injuries, just isn't what it used to be. They've given up 72 points in their last 2 weeks. The other main reason is the fact that Ezekiel Elliott is back. And in the 6 games before Ezekiel Elliott got booted for that suspension, Dak had a 12-2 touchdown to interception ratio. So I know Dak has had some ups and downs lately, more downs than ups, but, that performance that he had in that middle stretch of the season before Zeke got kicked out is just too much for me to overlook. That matchup with Seattle does not scare me at all anymore. It shouldn't scare you, so I'm rolling out Prescott at 7,600 pretty confidently on Sunday. Running back, a guy I haven't played all year in this format is Dion Lewis. Lewis is 6,700 against Buffalo in Foxborough. Great matchup, obviously, against the Bills, and his appeal is going to be boosted even more by the fact that Rex Burkhead is unlikely to play. But still, I think the kind of complications in that backfield in New England, the fact that no one really ever knows what Bill Belichick is going to do, limits Lewis's ownership enough to make him valuable. He does, and he has been overwhelmingly consistent. But what I like is his upside potential. Buffalo has allowed the most rushing TDs in the NFL. If Lewis can find the end zone twice, he's going to be so valuable. He's going to be on 15 of the top 20 lineups this week. So he's a guy that has 8 FanDuel points in 8 of his last 9 games. But again, that upside is what makes him appealing to me. And I think that ceiling is about as high as any running back that's not in that elite tier. So Dion Lewis, 6,700, confidently rolling him out. All right, wide receiver, my guy this week, Doug Baldwin, 7,300 on the road in Dallas, obviously. Baldwin's been just about as disappointing as the rest of the Seahawks offense has been lately, but just like Dion Lewis, this pick is more about upside than anything else. So even if he's 14, 15, 16% owned, I still like Baldwin on Sunday. Dallas is a great matchup that's going to attract people. I still don't think it's reflecting what he's capable of, though. So we've seen this at the end of the season the last couple years. Baldwin has put up monster games. Russell Wilson is every bit the quarterback that he was in those years. So Baldwin, a guy 15 or more points in 4 games this year. Outside of Antonio Brown, DeAndre Hopkins, guys that aren't even eligible this week in this tournament, no one has the upside that Baldwin does. So factor in the fact that the Cowboys have allowed huge games, big games to a handful of really good wide receivers, including guys like Keenan Allen, Jamison Crowder, Larry Fitzgerald, and Michael Crabtree. Doug Baldwin is certainly in that class, if not better, than all those guys but Keenan Allen. So I think he becomes the 5th in that group, and I really like his upside in this format, in this tournament on Sunday. Finally, last tight end of the year, last pick of the year, Delanie Walker, 6,400, hosting the Rams. The Rams obviously have some success defending the pass. This is my 2nd straight week picking Delanie Walker. I think his ownership will be lower than it was last week. This is the team that held Jimmy Graham to just 1 catch for a -1 yard in Week 15. So what's most important to me, what remains the most important part of any middle-of-the-road, above-average, slightly tight end like Delanie Walker is the fact that he's his quarterback's top red zone target. So Mariota looks to him. He's his safety play. He's his red zone guy. Walker scored 3 times in Tennessee's last 4 games. So most important to me, high floor, middle of the road upside at 6,400 unless you're rolling out Gronk. You're not going to get the upside at tight end this week, but 9 FanDuel points in 7 of Walker's last game is good enough for me. So high floor, reasonable upside, great price, 6,400. If you're not paying up at the position, which I probably will, Walker is the guy. Again, 6,400, hosting the LA Rams. All right, guys, I want to thank y'all for checking out the video all year, for following us on Twitter, for submitting your questions, giving us your feedback, and really just being a part of all of us, or with all of us at FantasySmackTalk.com. So we hope to see you out for the baseball season.